Philippians 4, verses 18 and 19. At the moment, I have all I need, and more. I am generously supplied with the gifts you sent me with Epaphroditus. They are a sweet-smelling sacrifice that is acceptable and pleasing to God. And this same God, who takes care of me, will supply all your needs from his glorious riches, which have been given to us in Christ Jesus. Hi, welcome to Building Bridges Ministry. My name is Joe. Today's topic is going to be God does provide for us. Many times, many scriptures, we get to read about how God has provided for the Israelites back in the day. And it is amazing to read about those stories, to read about when God has provided for somebody. This particular verse that we're reading today is Paul, and he's writing back to the Philippians. They sent him items that he needed, and God always seems to give Paul what he needs to survive. And this topic comes up to me because last week I had to work in a spare van. The other crew had to take my van, and I am a little excessive in what I put in my van because I get a lot of jobs that I got to be prepared for. So when I had the spare van, I was trying to prepare it in the morning to make sure I had everything in it. And when I got on the job site, I remembered a lot more things than I had packed in the van. And as I'm going through the van trying to find the pieces that I need to put this together, bits and pieces just started to show up in my little toolkit that I carry. I found a couple of nuts that I needed. In my pockets, I went through my coat pockets. I found my wire nuts that I needed. And as I reflected on having the items that I truly needed to get the job done, I look back, I give God this credit. I give him the acknowledgement of providing for me in a time of need. Granted, it was a small need. It wasn't a life-threatening need. I mean, I'm sure one way or the other I could have, if I needed to, I could have came up with the parts I needed. But it's a good reminder for us who are Christ followers to recognize that God does provide for us. And granted, sometimes it's never really in excess. He gives us the supplies that we need for whatever we are being presented, right? If we look back in Exodus, when the Israelites left the Egyptians, and they're out in the wilderness, and there's just not a lot of food. God provided the food that they needed to survive. Provided water for them, and as we have here with Paul, he's being provided by people that God has put into his life, the Philippians. And he does provide that way. He provides either physically by putting stuff where we need it to be, or makes us have that ability to prepare for a situation, and you put little items here and there so that sometime you may need that item. Preparedness, right? It gives us preparedness. And I'm so grateful for that. And, I've been recognizing that more often as I walk on this journey, to be able to acknowledge God and His ability to be alongside me and give me what I need to get a task done. The other way He gives us stuff is He gives you knowledge, gives you wisdom, wisdom in which you gain through maybe a struggle at work that you got to figure something out. So when you have that same problem, it's not such a problem. You know exactly what you got to do. You got to get this piece, and put it right here, and it's all set. That's so encouraging to have the creator of our world still working in our world, and providing for us in a way that's just amazing. Do we give God maybe more credit than we probably should? I'm okay with that. I'm okay if it was just a fluke that I had a couple items in my box that I needed. But, God gives you that preparedness, or He gives you that ability to put things away for another time. And so I'm grateful for that. I guess that's all I really wanted to share this week. Kind of a short one for us this week. Truly just to make sure that when we're working in our week this week, that look around and see what God is providing for you to get the week done. What is He putting in your life that is needed so that the task can be taken care of, whatever that may be. And make sure that we give Him the gratitude He deserves and acknowledge His presence in our life, in that He is giving us the hand that we need. So thank you and have a blessed day.